Well, Nicky Holland is double-handed, obviously representing her husband Graham in this year's Star Sports Greyhound Derby. Ballydoyle Valor is going to go for you in trap 3, and it's the outside of the field, Nicky, but this final's incredibly open, isn't it?
It's very, very open. And look, he doesn't know what price he is, and he ran a tremendous race in defeat on Saturday. You know, in the conditions to run on as well as he did. He's so strong. He never gives up. Look, if he's there or thereabouts, I'd say there's not many that are stronger than him in the race. So.
Yeah, he really had to hold his ground in that semi-final. I was quite impressed with sort of how strong he was, and then strong to the line as well. I mean, if there's a chance to pick up a dog in front, he's probably the one that will be doing it.
Yeah, he does a lot of running coming home. He runs the third bend so well there, which is, you know, a lot of dogs don't at Nottingham, but he seems to really, you know, run it so well, and he comes up the home straight really, really strong. So, look, hopefully he could be there or thereabouts. Fingers crossed.
What's he like? What's his temperament like?
He's the happiest dog ever. He's always wagging his tail. You know, you'd know there's something amiss with him when the tail's not moving, because he's just constantly wagging his tail. He's happy. He's, you know, wants to be first everywhere, wants to run up and down and say hello to everybody. He's lovely. He's a lovely dog.
Obviously, the conditions were so tough on Saturday night. Has he come out of that race okay?
He's absolutely bouncing. He came out yesterday morning full of himself and telling everybody that he's in the Derby final now. So, yes, very happy with him.
Of your two, Nicky, have you got one that you think is more likely to win?
Look, they're both there. They're both trying their best. If one of them should win, it'd be brilliant, and we don't mind which one. You know, they've both got their own styles of running. You'd probably expect generally Wolf would be leading Valor, but look, it's a final and anything can happen, and Valor will be coming home as strong as anything. So, look, in an ideal world, 1 and 2 would be brilliant, you know, first and second, but look, we're just happy to be there.
It's kind of good that you've got two that are going to run different styles. You know, they shouldn't really get in each other's way. Are they drawn the right way round, do you think?
I think so, yeah. You know, Valor will run his line to the bend, and Wolf's shown in the last couple of weeks that he will run his line. You know, when he was a younger dog, he probably tried to drive in a little bit more for the rail, but out of 5 the week before last, he ran his line until he knew he could get across. So, you know, you'd like to think they won't be bumping. You know, they'll be running their line. Trap 2's probably going to go into the rail, so that'll give Valor plenty of room in the inside. And look, we're there. It's a final. Anything can happen.
And for yourself and Graham, you've won the Irish Derby no less than 3 times. We're kind of claiming you as a bit of our own. I know there's 4 Irish Derby finalists, but you're very English, obviously, and so is Graham. What would it mean to you to finally get that English Derby win? I know you've tried so hard for years. Yeah,
it'd be brilliant. It really will. You know, we got to the final last year, got a bit of a nightmare draw with Clonbrien Prince out in 6, but you know, we are English, and it would be nice to win it. We've done the Irish Derby, and that was just brilliant. But it would be nice to win an English Derby, you know. So, hey, look, maybe this would be our year.
I think the effort you guys put in shows how much it would mean to you to win it. Can we claim it as English win if you win?
I can't see you, unfortunately, letting you do that. We could be dual, couldn't we? We could be a dual. Yeah,
that sounds fair. I like that.
Yeah. You ask him.
I'll tell him. Thank you so much. Listen, it's going to be a great week for you. It's a different week, of course, but you're there. You've got your 2 dogs, missing your family. I know it's really tough for you, but try and enjoy the week. It's nearly home time. Yeah. No, it's a great week. It's great to be in a final. And say it's a different final. No Derby lunch and all that, but it's still Derby week. And for the owners and everyone competing, fellow trainers, it's brilliant. So good luck to them all as well. And enjoy all the interviews, because you're fabulous at them.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, Nicky. We'll see you Saturday.
Thanks very much. Thank you.
Well, I'm pleased to say now that I'm joined by the owners of Ballydoyle Valor, Justin and Pat Muldoon, join me now from Northern Ireland. Good to see you guys. How are you feeling this week?
Excited, nervous, all rolled into one, really. You know, we're just glad to be there and can't wait.
Yeah, it's an unbelievable feeling. We went into the Derby with obviously the expectation we'll give it a go, and here we are a few weeks later, and unbelievable. Just couldn't believe we've got so far.
It is amazing to make an English Derby final, and the quality is there through and through. It's a very, very open final. I think your dog is probably likely to be the outsider. He's 12-1 at the moment with the sponsors Star Sports. What have you made of him at Nottingham?
He seems to have mastered the track well. He's running the 3rd and 4th bend very well, maybe as good as any dog in the Derby. So if he's in contention going into that third bend would be slightly optimistic.
I think 12 to 1's a big price really for what he is. Like we know he's as fast as any dog in it. He's capable. Maybe just lagging that wee half a yard of early into the first bend, but if he gets the run around that first corner, anything can happen, and that's just what we're hoping for. I think personally, like the semi-final was every bit as hard as the final, and we're seeing what he done then. So let's just see.
Absolutely. I think, you know, this dog ran so well on semi-finals night to finish second. And if he is in contention coming off the sort of third, fourth bend, he's the one that could finish strong enough to pick them up. I think you're right. I think 12 to 1. I don't think anything should be that big a price in this particular final. But you guys follow the dog religiously normally. It must be so hard for you to be at home watching the previous rounds on Racing Post TV, because you travel a lot following this dog and supporting this dog, don't you?
We do here every week. We talk about the Greyhound widows at home. You know, we're away every Saturday night to follow them and to watch them. And we always wanted a dog as good as this. We took a few years, maybe 3-4 years ago, and we started buying. Whether well-bred pups or dogs with plenty of potential, and this is, I suppose, where we've got to now. And everybody wants a dog that is going to compete with the best, and that's what we're all in it for. I know you'll be at Nottingham on Saturday night. So, Pat, what would it mean to the two of you if you did manage to get that win?
Well, if you'd have saw us celebrating on Saturday night after getting into the final, so God knows what would happen if we actually happened to win the final. I don't know, the roof maybe raised off Nottingham if we managed to do that, you know. But our wives will be there, so it might keep us in check a bit, like, you know.
That's it.
I'm sure you're going to enjoy it very much. Thank you so much for talking to us, and it's so nice to hear that the passion and enthusiasm for, you know, having a Derby finalist. It's a great achievement. Congratulations to you both, and I look forward to seeing you on Saturday night at Nottingham.
All right, thanks.
Thank you very much, Julie.
Trap 3, Ballydoyle Valor, one of the two Greyhound Holland runners. Strong running sort, got form over 5.75 and further in Ireland, and the sort of dog who definitely wants a trip. Getting on in age now, he's in March 17, one of the oldest in the final, but knows his way round, been there in the big occasions many a time, and he'll be the one who's finishing strongest of all if he gets any sort of run early on. Trap 3, probably don't really matter for him. You'd have thought with dogs around him, DJ Sydney and Southwood Jet would have gone. Certainly, he's one who could be picking up the pieces in a scrappy race. Trap 3, Ballydoyle Valor.